Hello, my beautiful Gemini. I am going to do a you versus them read for you guys. The collective, there you go, bang. Look at this, a jumper right out the gate. So this is you. Whenever I do this read for anybody, you get dealer's choice, which is the gold foil Dorian Virtue romance cards. So it's this deck here. If you guys haven't ever seen this, it's this deck. Here, let me show you really quick. I actually had to buy this back. This deck is really hard to get. There's knockoffs of this deck, but this is like the real deal. Anyway, when I was first getting into this years ago, I had to find this deck, and it was not easy to get my hands on. But if you don't know anything about Dorian Virtue, she doesn't really, she's not into this anymore. She's given this all up. But she was guided to make these cards, and these cards, they talk. They really do talk. So I was looking for a secondary set, and I was waiting for the messages to come to me. So Gemini, this is your set, and this is your person you're watching the video for. I can tell you, I wholeheartedly believe this. Um, so anyway, the point is here for you guys. This deck talks. This deck has its own personality. It just has its own vibration. I've never seen anything like it. The Dorian Virtue cards in general, whenever I use these, I tend to use my own tarot set here. If you haven't caught me or read with me before, I have a double tarot set that I love to use. This is my primary set. I even have backup versions of this. When I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm gonna raffle one of the brand new sets off. Actually, I bought them for this purpose years ago. I knew I was going to be doing this eventually. Something was going to get me called to do something with those. But I had bought extra sets of these because they're kind of hard to find, and but they're the best sets. Anyway, each of these sets, they let me. It's in reality, it's you can use anything to pull cards. It's the energies from you. But Gemini, point is, this is going to be your read here, and I'm just going to pull quickly, and I'll give you the full read. Um, but I like to read without thinking or seeing the cards, and then I'll pull and I'll interpret after the fact. Because what it is I put my body and my hands onto autopilot, and I just let the energy flow. And that's why I like to talk as I pull. If you've ever noticed my reads, because this gives me a chance to not focus on the actual cards. And you'll notice some of them come out doubles. All right, here we go. So for you, we're gonna go just jump right in here. This other deck, just to finish up the story here quick. This other deck here, if you haven't watched her, she's really, really intuitive. Jennifer Walker Zen, very great energy, but she has her own tarot channel on YouTube. But I really like her. Super good energy, really pleasant. But she had created her own tarot deck, and to support her, I ended up getting this, which is just a mirror image of this. I'm not calling it a copy, but it's definitely inspired by this, which I love. There's nothing here that says it's the same deck, but I'm just saying it's that matching energy, and that's what you really have with masculine and feminines. You always have that. All right, let me see if I can get this a little bit better for you. I don't want to move the cards too much because it does play out. All right. So starting out right out of the gate, this was that jumper is calling in your soulmate. So either you or they um, have this feeling that you're not soulmates. I'm going to say that's what's caused the separation and caused the distance between the two of you. And maybe you were flirting with somebody else, or there was a flirtation that was happening with somebody else that caused this. Or in general, maybe you're just a flirtatious person, Gemini, which is in general probably what's going on. And it's okay. It's not a big deal. If you're flirtatious, you are. It's okay to live that edge and be who you are because you have that smile, you have that glow, you have that sparkle in your eye because you do. um, you also have past life relationships and you're looking for that soulmate, and if this person is not your soulmate, it's not for you. It's not meant to be. And when we have healing family issues, maybe that's what it is. Maybe you're getting away from this toxicity or whatever this is. Maybe this person has baggage that they're carrying, and you weren't at first paying attention to the red flags, but that toxicity has carried over to something new. And you want to be loved, you want to love and be loved, and you're looking for the divine. the cherub. You're looking for that, like, you know there's something real. You know there's something out there for you. And for them, the way they see things, you're the X. Like, and that's a strong statement. Like, they're not holding back. So if you would ask them and talk to them, and like, you're the X to them, that's setting a very strong boundary by saying, nope, that's not my girlfriend. That's not my friend. That's not my partner. That's not my person that I'm in with. That's my ex. Like, there is no, like, do not cross the boundary. So they're setting the boundary that, it's unfinished, and this situation may be with you, but they're just basically categorizing you with somebody and others. Like, you're not that person for them. And it's really harsh because it's not about you. It's about their own personal issues. So they don't have patience for whatever's going on. And I pulled this card a few times recently, and like I said, these decks definitely talk. Um, and I think what it is they want to control the situation, and that's what's actually happening, and that's what's been going on in the deception, or they've been talking to somebody else, and they know they want something spiritual, and they know they're not connected to you, so there is no uncertainty for them. And it's okay to be like that, because Gemini, what you're looking for is you're looking for that universal connection, that deep connection, that long lasting connection, that connection that's going to make you happy forever, not just a short time. So this person is looking for something a little more, we'll call it physical, sexual, like short term. You're looking for the long term. You're looking for like that. I always call it like the foot rubs, the leg rubs, the back hugs. Like, hey, when you're getting that big deep hug, they're rubbing your back at the same time. That person who's not caring about just the sex, they're caring about the everything. They're caring about the cherub. They want to know why you're getting connected. That past life relationship. They're trying to love you into another lifetime. That's a really good love. They recognize that you're not spiritually connected, and they're setting you free in a way that's really loving. So I think this other person's like, hey, I'm not for you. Maybe I'm short-sighted, and that's who I am. You have long-term goals. You're bigger. You're better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one last card pull here for you, but I want to do something really different for this. But what I usually do when I pull these cards is I'm going to pull your card from them, because this is what we always get into these videos for. Let's be honest. Whenever we watch this stuff, because I enjoy watching tarot too, but I'm going to do this for you. I'm going to pull their card for you. If you could say one message, get that one text, get that one phone call, because we're always longing for them. And that's what gets us stuck in the rut. And you really don't need to be there. They don't need to be there. You don't need to be there. There's no reason. There's a billion people out there in the world, and you don't need them, and they don't need you. Be honest. You just want them to want you. That's a difference. So I'm going to pull one card. They're not your soulmate. This is your energy to them saying, look, hey, I appreciate you. We've grown. We did a lot of things. But look, you're not even a soulmate. You're like, you're a bonus to my lifetime. I enjoyed you because I want to make you into something you can't be for me. You're an unplanned experience, which is so amazing. It's like reading a book and like enjoying the secondary characters more than the primaries. That's what's happening here, and you love that. You love this, and you probably had an amazing sexual experience with this person, which is awesome. And they're saying to you, they just don't want you to be single. They want you to find that person. If they could just say talk from the soul to soul message, this is what they're giving you. They don't want you to be single. They don't want you to be unhappy. They want you to have that person. They're saying, look, hug, kisses, but we have this animosity towards one another, and we feel like they don't want this. But if their soul could talk to one another and you could talk to their soul, you would say, look, hey, we're not connected. We're not soul bound. It's only going to be short term. We're going to have to really work for this. And I think that's what you have to understand. So I think what you want to do is you want to get these things off your chest, but on a soul level, and really tell them, Gemini, look, we're not soulmates, but I enjoy you. And they're going to say, look, I just don't want you to be single. I want you to get started on this journey that you're destined for. So whoever this person is connecting to you, they enjoy you. Your energy is very good. You can see they're longing for you, but they don't have that permanency that you're looking for. There's someone else coming in, because you can see there's people, like, you're protected by cherubs, and there's someone looking for you. in the near future. Um, I'll do this one last card here for you just because I want to start warming up my other deck because I'm going to read live later. Yeah, so someone's working at this. Like this could be a work situation. I'll pull this up here more. So if you were looking at the situation, you think they're not paying attention, but they are. This situation, they are paying attention to. This person is, it's like a gray area, like for this person. And this could have started maybe as back as July. The situation started to spawn into something. But they're protected by an angel. You're protected by an angel, which is that's what you want. They're making money right now. They're focused on something. They're divinely connected. They're passionate, just like your old partner was, but they are spiritually guided. See when they're if you can see here, let me zoom in for you guys, Gemini, because this is what you're looking for. You're looking for that divine connection. So this person has 1 foot on earth, 1 foot in heaven. So they're connected to that divine connection. That blue here is what we love. We love that connection. But this person is earthbound here. So they're grounded, but because they're connected, they use this connection to grow their earth side. But they always remember where they came from. And so they're a beautiful soul. If you ask me, I'd say they're not a better soul than your old person. It doesn't work like that, but I'd say they're more fitted for you. I'd say this person's coming in, they're going to come in strong. Um, yeah, you're not going to be single any longer, is the truth. You're no longer single. I would give you like you are going to get your soulmate. This is what's happening to you. Like you're finding your soulmate. You're finally getting the person you've been waiting for, Gemini. That's what's happening. And your old partner knows this. Like they feel it energetically. So if you ask me, I would say that's what's actually happening. I think this is what's actually happening for you. They're coming in. See? They're paying attention to you. It's almost like you might actually already know them, you know. Maybe you're even kind of afraid of this connection because it's what you actually want. And what are you going to do when you get this connection? When when their hands are on your like when they're caressing your face or they're holding your hand or they're texting you, offering you love. What's your response? It's easy to say what you want now, but what's hidden here, ready? What's hidden is that they have been waiting for you for a while, even though you don't know it and they don't know it. You've been divinely basically set to meet. That's what it looks like. This is your person. All right, Gemini. I was glad to kind of get this read out here because I've been meaning to do this read for you for a while because I know there was some kind of connection that you had that was a little unsure. But this person that is coming in, and I don't want you to feel like you're in limbo with anybody. I think this is what's happening. All right. So you guys focus on your own happiness. Be safe.